Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm gonna be asking Phoebe how it feels to be a mother here in Turkey as an African. If you don't know Phoebe, she's a Kenyan married in Turkey to a Turkish guy, and they have beautiful babies, and she's a mother of 3, by the way. She's a Kenyan, like I said. So welcome to my channel and let's do this interview. All right, Phoebe, tell us, how did your mother-in-law, all of the people here in Turkey, react to your pregnancy? How did they actually react to your pregnancy announcement when you told them that the first time that you were pregnant? How did they react? Were they happy or were they sad? Oh wow, it was wonderful when I actually told my husband, and also when he told them that we are expecting a kid. They were so happy. They were all time asking me question, how am I feeling, what do I like to eat. My mother-in-law, she was very happy because you could even tell by the way she was bringing some stuff at my home, some fruits, and just everybody around here was happy and expecting, even though we had that scenario whereby they were, because this was my first pregnancy here in Turkey, even though it was my second born. Some of the family members were asking what the name will the baby be. They were asking, they were curious to see who the baby will look like. And of course, the baby, like my second born, came out looking like his father, and his name is Mustafa. You can see him on my right side. And then with my second child, when it was a girl, like my third child, then they were super happy because my husband doesn't have any daughter, so this was the first daughter to him, and the first granddaughter to my mother-in-law, or my in-laws. So they were super happy. Everybody around me was supportive emotionally and physically. Oh, really? Now tell us, how did your Kenyan family react when you announced to them that you were actually expecting a baby here in Turkey? Well, everybody was very excited by the news because being my second born, they already know that I'm a best good mother, and my mother was eagerly waiting to see the my second born. And then we travel, even though we travel when my dad had passed away. God rest his soul in peace. But I managed to go, and I met my elder son. My elder son met his brother. In general, everybody was super happy. My brothers, my sisters, my mother, my uncle, my aunties, and also my son managed to see the great grand, like my mother's mother, the great grandmother. Oh wow, that's wonderful. Now, Phoebe, tell us, how do the Turkish locals react to babies? Do they love babies? Did they accept your babies? Can you tell us in more? Turkish people really love kids. Even if they don't know the kid, they really love to be around the kids. They will kiss the kids, especially if you know, the kids are still young or little. They really want to be around kids and play with the kids. So they definitely love my kids, especially from my family members, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law, my sister-in-law. People just around here adore kids so much. I have not seen anything wrong actually that I can mention, but in general, Turkish people really love kids. So my kids feel loved here, and it is just amazing to see them actually play with the kids, kiss the babies, and just want to be around the kids. So it is something I don't just take it for granted. I really appreciate it. All right. Can you tell us how does it feel to be a mother? Like, how do you feel? Are you exhausted? Are you tired? Are you feeling sad? Tell us more about being a mother here in Turkey. Being a mother is something that I don't take it for granted. It is amazing to be a mom. It gives me energy. It gives me energy just to go on, motivation to go on. Being a mother of three is such a kind of a blessing, and I've always wanted to have kids ever since I was little. My eldest son is not with me. Maybe soon he's gonna be with us. He's 12 years. My second born, he's 2 years, and my third girl, my third daughter, she's a daughter. She is almost now 5 months. I love my kids, and I have to say, motherhood is so good. Actually raising the kids and knowing that one day they're gonna be big enough to make their own decision the same way I have made mine, it makes me so happy just thinking about everything. Of course, I love my kids and how I wish I could be the best mom in the world. Of course, I know motherhood comes with all kinds of tasks, being there for them or doing everything by yourself, struggling, sometimes bad days, and sometimes most of the days are good days, because being around with kids is amazing. It is something that I will always appreciate. I thank God for blessing me with three kids, and I really love them, and I just want them to know that one day when they are grown ups, they're gonna look back and know that I really, really love them. Even though my elder son is not with me right now because of some circumstances I won't be mentioning here in my videos, but I really would want him to be here with us, and also just to enjoy me being there for him. So it is amazing feeling to be a mother. Actually, it is something that I will always cherish for the rest of my life. Okay. Wow, that's so wonderful. Now, can you tell us how do you manage working as a mother, working at the same times actually being a mother? Who helps you most? Well, I have to say that being a mother at the same times working, even if I'm working from home, it's not an easy task, because most of the time I have to look at the kids. I have to be attentive to the kids. I have to try my level best to make them so happy, and also to actually do everything in the house and do my other stuff, the work that I need to be done. So it's not easy, but it is so amazing. It is enjoyable. Not having any difficult times, even though, like I said, it's not easy. Most of the time, my husband does help me so much. He actually is my first person when it comes to help. I have my sister-in-law, even though she's working. My mother-in-law also helps me so much when she's around, if they are not in the village. And then, yeah, the person who helps me most of the time is my husband.
Nasıl gülmek kız öyle?
Okay, now can you tell us what values are you teaching your Turkish kids, especially Turkish kids, because you are in Turkey? What values are you teaching them from Africa? Like you were brought up in Africa, you grew up in Africa, and what values are you actually teaching the kids here? Well, seeing my kids grow up, I want to teach them the most important things in life, like uh, just being good people, and also in most of the time I'm teaching them good to be good people, good kids, to obey their elders, and also to be kind to one another and other people. I recently launched or made my first book about kindness. It is on Amazon. If you want to check it, it is there. And then this is some kind of values mainly that I'm teaching my kids, to be kind to one another, to others, to themselves, so that at the end of the day, we are actually raising good people. About being an African and also being a mother, I'm just a normal person, a human being. I'm not perfect, but I want to make sure that my kids are growing up knowing God, respecting the elders, respecting each other, and loving each other. I don't want to grow, or I don't want them to grow hating or being bad kids. Of course, every mother want their kids to be happy, to have good morals in life. So just like my mother taught me to be a prayerful person, this is the value that I'm taking to my kids. You are here, moving on in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are waymaker, miracle work, promised keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Oh, you are waymaker, miracle work, promised keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. As an African, I was raised in a humble family with high value of praying people and honesty people. So I'm passing this kind of values to my kids. I want them to be honesty. I'm teaching them to be kind. I'm teaching them to actually take responsibility and also to grow knowing God, like I said, and just be kind to one another and to also be kind to others, to be people of gratitude and that's why even in my books, like the kids' books that I've been making, I recently made also a book about gratitude. And most of the time, whenever I make such kind of books, I use them to my kid to teach them, actually to show them the values of being grateful. So some of the most important values of Thanksgiving, of being honest, of actually taking responsibility, doing small tasks like actually showering, like brushing their teeth, is the values that I'm actually taking to my kids. Wow, I'm so excited about this. And then, can you tell us which language are you teaching your kids, Turkish kids? Are they speaking English, Kiswahili, Luya? Because I understand you are Luya. You are Kenyan, a Luya. You speak Luya, you speak Kiswahili, you speak English, and also other languages. Which language are you precisely teaching the Turkish kids here? About the languages I'm teaching, most of them are mostly English and Turkish because they're gonna require this language here, like this Turkish here when it comes to learning. They're gonna require English when traveling to Kenya and other parts of the world. And also, I normally teach them some Kiswahili most of the time when I'm free, and also my mother tongue, which is Kiluya, even though I don't normally speak a lot of it, because I just want them to know basically the two main language, English and Turkish. Mustafa, say Baba. Baba. Say Hala. Hala. Say Babane. Babane. Say Anne. Anne. Say Abi. Aba. Abi. Abi. What about your elder son? You say that you have 3 kids. We normally see you with 2 kids. Where is your elder son? Can you speak about it? My elder son is a Kenyan, and he is in Kenya right now studying. He stays with his father. And then I don't like speaking most of the things about him because it will be painting a bad picture, especially on one side. And then I really, really would want my son to be with me, to stay close to me, but things are not being put in place the way they should be, and that's why it has been a very difficult process for me to actually take my son away from, not even take him to be with him, but like I said, I don't want to mention a lot of things, but one part is not responding, like they are not cooperating. It's break my heart that a parent can actually be so selfish to actually deny one parent the access to have the child just because things did not work out. He is fine. My elder son is fine. We normally talk on the phone, and I have been to Kenya. He already seen his brother Mustafa. He's yet to see his sister Adrian. I hope one day, very soon, he gonna be seeing them all. And I also pray and hope that one day all my kids will be at my side, and we can be a happy family. Oh wow, that's so. I can't imagine how you're feeling now, Phoebe. Let's talk about your greatest fear. What is the greatest fear that you have? Well, the fear of just unknown things. Sometimes I normally fear, for instance, that these kids are growing up and then something just happened to them, God forbid. That is something that I always fear. What will happen if something bad happens to my kid? Let me say something about my elder son. Being away from my elder son is something that has brought a lot of fear in me each and every time, even now. That's why I don't like speaking about him so much, because most of the time I'm left wondering what is he doing right now, who is taking care of him, like what if he does something wrong and something happens to him. All this fear, sometimes they actually come in my mind, but being a prayerful person, the way I've been told by my parents, is something that actually makes me be stronger to keep on going and keep on hoping that one day the kids will grow and they all will be fine. I'm happy raising the kids, and like I said, each and every person has his or her own way of raising the kids or her family, and just being there, and actually that fear all the time to be attentive to the kids, knowing that kids sometimes they do crazy things, and sometimes something can go wrong. So that is my greatest fear. And also sometimes I fear that one day they're gonna grow up and I'll be old, and just imagining them going away from me, leaving the home and going. Sometimes I feel afraid, even though that is something that I wish my son and my daughter actually to do, like one day she gonna get married, one day he gonna get married. I'm gonna support them, even though I'm a little bit curious and afraid and all those stuff. Otherwise, motherhood is so beautiful, and it's something amazing. Phoebe, it was so wonderful having an interview with you. I don't want to take most of your time. Next time, I'll be going through some of the things that we need to know from you, actually being a mother here and also an African. I want to appreciate you so much for giving us this information and also letting the world know that you are an African, and being a mother is just the same role being in any other country. And we appreciate you as a mother and other mothers out there. So until next time again, I'll see you. Bye bye.